Your parents are considering to purchase a house by financing $100,000 for 30 years with an interest rate of 0.5% each month. Formulate a model in terms of monthly payments P that allows the mortgage to be paid after 360 payments. Okay, so the initial balance is 100,000 and there is no down payment here. So let AN be the balance of the loan after n months. Then A0, so at the beginning, so balance after 0 months is 100,000. And every month there is 0.5% interest added and there is a monthly payment of P. So the balance in the next month AN plus 1 is equal to the balance in the previous month plus interest on this, which is 0.5, so divide by 100, 0.005 AN, that's the interest on previous balance. So the balance in the next month is previous balance plus interest on previous balance minus the payment, which is P. That's what we are trying to find here. And that is, let's add these two numbers. So AN plus 1 equals, let's add these two. One copy of AN, 0.005. So 1.005 AN minus P. Okay, and A naught is 1000. We know that for a system AN plus 1 equals RAN plus B, where R is not equal to 1, the solution is given by AN equals C R raised to N plus B over 1 minus R, where C depends on A naught. So the solution will be here AN equals C times R raised to N 1.005 raised to N plus B, which is negative P in this case, B over 1 minus R. R is 1.005. Let's simplify. So AN equals C 1.005 raised to N, and that's 1 minus 1.005 is just negative 0.005, and negative 1 divided by this number. Okay, just divide by negative number. So that's negative 1 divided by negative 0.005. This using calculator you get 200. So this is plus 200p. And to find C, we can use the initial balance A0. So using A0, n equals 0, A0 100,000, we get A0, which is 100,000, equals C times 1.005 raised to 0, because n is 0, so something, a number raised to 0 is 1 plus 200p. Okay, P is unknown, so C times 1 is just C. So let's subtract 200p from both sides. We get 100,000 minus 200p equals C. Okay, and later we substitute this for C and we'll find P. Okay, so let's take a record of this. Now this is the solution, by the way, where we have AN equals C, which C is very big here, times 1.005 raised to N plus 200p, and we want the mortgage to be paid after 360 payments. So after 360 payments, the balance should be 0. So want A 360 equals 0. I mean, that's the case, and we are trying to find P. Okay, so let's go here and use the fact A360 equals 0. Using A360, equals 0 in star, we get A360, which is 0, equals C, this is the value we're going to put later. So C 1.005 raised to 360 plus 200p. Now from this we should be able to find the value of p. Let's plug in value of c. So 0 equals this number times c. So let me write 1.005 raised to 360 times c, where c is 100,000 minus 200p plus 200p. So 0 equals, this is a decimal number. Let's distribute this times 100,000, this times 200p. Okay, if we distribute, we're gonna get this number times 100,000 is 602,257.52 minus, if we multiply with 200, then we get 1204.52p plus 200p is outside. Okay, now we can combine these two terms because both terms contain p, and this is 1204 is negative, this is 200 positive, so whole thing will be negative, and that's 0 equals, and this is 1204 minus 200, so that will be 1004. That's negative, and we can move to the left, add, so 1004.52p. This is negative, now I'm adding both sides, so it becomes positive in the left hand side, is equal to 602,257.52. Now divide both sides by 1004.52 and you get the value of p. That's 599.55. $599.55. So the monthly payment will be $599.55. Thus the model will be then, so we go here, star, so AN is equal to C. Now we can find the C, which is 100,000 minus 200p, and we just found the value of p. Let me back up and look at the question. The question was asking us to write the model, okay, not the solution. So the model is here. So AN plus 1, thus AN plus 1 equals 1.005 AN minus P, and P happens to be 599.55. That's what we found. That's the monthly payment. And A0, the initial balance was 100,000. Okay, we are supposed to find the model. Okay, final.